Hi there everyone, this is Lilith and welcome back to another one of my videos for Altenew. Stay tuned as I will show you how I created these very colorful projects with some very leafy inspiration and also some bits and bobs that were just lying on my table. So sit back and enjoy. Fall has finally arrived here in Belgium, and so I really felt inspired to create some fall-inspired projects, and the grape leaf stamp, die and stencil set were just perfect. Now, my first card was actually a leftover piece of cardstock from a previous project, so I just took out the die sets and cut out some extra leaves from the sides just to make it more balanced. I'm going to be using my Lapis Lazuli ink pads and just inking up some smooth white cardstock, and I'm using the little mini blender from Altenew. I'm going to be using these lovely blue colors and also some oranges. So first of all, I'm blending in that color onto the sides of my cardstock. I am working on my palette here, which I use for watercoloring, but it's a good base to work on as well for my blending, because the color stays on the palette. That way I can pick it up a bit more, and also it protects my work surface. So here I am blending in the different shades of lovely orange. Here I'm using the Warm and Cozy ink set, and I'm just blending in some color. Once I'm happy with those colors, I'm going to just stick that die cut piece of paper on top. I'm just going to use some of the Altenew tape glue, and then I can add a sentiment. The card is very simple and the colors are really bright, so I wanted a sentiment that would really stand out. I used these lovely sentiment strips from Altenew and cut one of them out in black. I really love the way that black pops off that colorful card. And just to add a couple of little details, I'm going to use some of the enamel dots from the Warm and Cozy set. Now for my second project, I am going to use my stencil here. This is fabulous. Altenew has coordinating dies and stencils and masks, which makes the creative process so much easier. I'm going to create a cascade of leaves falling down my cardstock background. I'm using Woodgrain cardstock here from Altenew, but you could also use smooth white cardstock if you would prefer. But I love that woodgrain finish that you get when you add that color to the cardstock. So as you can see, I'm just placing my stencil on different areas of my background paper and inking up with that lovely Warm and Cozy ink and using different shades. I'm also using a piece of scrap paper just to protect the outer edges so that I don't blend any color onto the background paper and get any harsh lines. Once I have finished my cascade, I can continue working on the rest of the elements that I need for my layout. What I really love about Altenew is that the stamps have coordinating dies, as I really enjoy creating my own embellishments. So I picked out a couple of pattern papers and I decided to go with these lovely striped pattern papers. The purple one is from the Fuchsia Soiree paper pack, and the orange striped paper comes from a Love for Stripes C paper pack. I popped down both of these pattern papers to create two layers beneath my photo, and from the leftover pieces I'm going to cut out some leaves. Now I was a bit lazy and I put the two pattern papers through the die cut machine, and they did cut out really well. So as you can see, I'm trying to work with my orange and my purple leaves, but I wanted them to pop out a little bit more. So I could have used the outline stamp, but I'm just going to take a black pen and just draw the outline around it. In the end, I didn't really want to use the orange leaves, but just the purple ones. So I'm going to cut out some extra shapes. I thought I'd use just some border shapes, but that didn't work out very well. So I just took a second sheet of pattern paper, and this is really great because in the paper packs you get several sheets, and I cut out a couple more of those lovely leaves in that purple stripe. Now that I've got my leaves on there, I can start adding the title as well as some journaling. I'm using this lovely alphabet set from Altenew as well, and then I'll add a couple of journaling strips. So there you have it. That's the second project all done. I didn't plan this last card at all. I just really loved the look of that leaf in the striped purple paper. So what I did is just glue it down onto some white cardstock and pop an orange leaf inside. Then for an added bit of contrast, I used some teal washi tape from the Sweet Dreams washi tape collection and popped that to either side of my strip of paper. And then I added a leftover die cut with the word happy from a previous project. I have a little bowl on my desk with lots of little bits and bobs that I use here and there. I hate throwing away all these little pieces that I think I can still use on a later project. I wonder, how do you keep these little pieces? Do you have a little bowl on your desk or maybe a little envelope? I'd love to know. And do you just throw all your leftovers away or do you keep them for a next project? Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you liked this little video, and don't forget to subscribe to the Altenew channel. That way you won't miss out on all the inspiration and the amazing videos available for you. Don't forget to check out the Mixed Media blog if you want more information on all the products used, and I'll see you very soon in the next video for Altenew. Have a lovely day, stay safe, and bye-bye.
Hello crafters, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching.